Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. Come on, double A, and this is your Chelsea transfer news video. And yeah, obviously I haven't done one of these type of videos in a while. Natural, we have a transfer ban and the season started, so obviously that has taken a portion. Previews, reviews, talking points, etc. But there has been a lot of news recently circulating. Despite us having a transfer ban and the English window has officially shut, the European window hasn't shut. Therefore, there is still outgoings, and there is some big news regarding Bakayoko, Juan Castillo, and also Ben Chillwell. Now, obviously, with Ben Chillwell, it's not a recent story. It was from what I heard, and also about what I heard from a couple of weeks ago. The Telegraph reported 2 weeks ago, the Sun, the Daily Star, etc. But basically, what I was told, this is a while back, actually, back in the before Emerson started to do well, was basically the Chelsea were keeping tabs on two specific left backs. These were Ben Chillwell and Alex Telles from FC Porto. Now, obviously, this was before the start of the season. Since then, things have changed. Football does change. Emerson has been fantastic at left back. It's proved a lot of people. He's really proven what the type of player he could have been before his ACL that he didn't done at Roma. Now, regarding Ben Chillwell, now there is reported Leicester wants £70 million for Ben Chillwell, and that Chelsea are keen to sign him next summer once our transfer ban is officially uplifted. Now, obviously, it does depend on the performance of Ben Chillwell, but the reason why I'm linking into Ben Chillwell is because of Juan Castillo moved to Ajax. Now, Juan Castillo is more of a wing back. He was a promising talent from the academy, and I'll get into in a minute. Obviously, he was a left back. He isn't at the club anymore. Jada Silva's made a permanent switch to Bristol City. Emerson's our first choice. Alonso's not getting a looking. So, from what I've heard as well, Alonso looks to be getting shifted next summer, where he will be sold. So, obviously, we can't just have Emerson. We need to be signing a left back, and obviously, Ben Chillwell is the first target Chelsea looking for. English, homegrown, exciting prospect, one of the best left backs in European football. Fits the style of play, fits Lampard's system. Imagine having Chillwell and Emerson as our left back choices. Yes, the price is a bit of an issue, but he's a top left back. If you want to, the top players, you have to pay the price. Now, Leicester, like I said, rated him at £70 million. Chelsea are keen on that price. And negotiation will happen throughout the season. We are keeping tabs on him, that's confirmed. My source have confirmed that to me. We are keeping tabs on him and Alex Telles, but he is a younger prospect. He's English compared to Telles, so that will help, but that does link into Juan Castillo. Now, with Juan Castillo, it's been made official. He has made his switch to Ajax. He's going to Ajax on loan. And I was really happy with it, going for him to Ajax. You've seen what type of players Ajax have produced, the Lit, the Young, arguably the best academy in European football. So I'm really happy for his development, a perfect club for his development. He's definitely one of the best players that we have produced out of this academy, so I'm sure he will thrive and shine at Ajax. The only issue I did have with this switch is that there is an option to buy. Now, if he does supremely well, there is an option where Ajax, have an option to buy him permanently, which kind of disappointed me. But that could give us a signal. It could mean that Chelsea are actually looking left back, hence why I'm talking about Ben Chillwell in this video. It could be a little signal. I have heard things behind the scenes, like I said, regarding Chillwell. Or it could be just, give a little sweetener before we get David Neres. Now, I did tell you a few months ago, I made a video, I was told that David Neres is almost done. It was always a done deal. He shares the same agent as David Luiz and Willian as well, so the client has a good relationship with the club. Also, he did sign a new contract. He stayed at Ajax. I did say he will be staying at Ajax, and that he signed a 4-year contract, meaning he keeps his monetary value. So when we come in next summer, we will be able to sign him, and Ajax hold his value. Now, it is highly likely that Chelsea have been looking at Neres. That's without a question. They're really interested in his services, and it could be likely that we do sign him next summer. Now, obviously, whether you want him or not, that's a different question, but looks like Chelsea will be signed next summer, and by giving Juan Castillo on loan with an option to buy, it gives them a little sweetener deal before we make David Neres a permanent deal next summer. So it's all kind of falling into plan, and it all makes sense. Like I said, with Juan Castillo going, with the option to buy, with Jada Silva making his permanent switch to Bristol City, with Marcus Alonso that size, he will be shifted next summer. We can't just have Emerson at left back, therefore Ben Chillwell could be like the option. Yes, it could be an expensive option. Obviously, it's not exactly the biggest priority, especially if Emerson has a fantastic season, but competition won't ever hurt. And also we're fighting on forefront, so we need to have quality. You look at Man City, they had Kyle Walker and they signed Joao Cancelo as well, so it shows you that quality is important. Ben Chillwell is one of the best left backs in European football, so I'm delighted on that. Like I said, a bit disappointed, a bit bitter about Juan Castillo going on loan to Ajax. and making, having that option to buy. Like I said, I'm happy with him going on loan, but it's the option to buy that really has kind of like frustrated me in that sense. Now getting into Bakayoko. Now obviously Bakayoko to Monaco, looks like he will be going to Monaco. Like I said, the European transfer window is still officially open, so it's like he will be going to Monaco, obviously where he started, quite ironically where he started. Now obviously there was other rumours that he was going to go to Galatasaray. There's other clubs interested in his services. However, it looks like he will be going back to Monaco, where we did originally sign him from, and it will be a loan move. He'll be making a loan move back to Monaco, and there's a good chance that he will perform, because that's where he originally performed really well, which made us buy him in the first place. We have to pray and hope that he rediscovers his form, he rediscovers his confidence to perform, so that we can recoup at least 90% of our money. Now he will be going on loan to AS Monaco, and there will be a 35 million euro option to buy, so we do lose around 5 million on him. However, with his performances, it was pretty much obvious that we were going to lose money on him anyway. But to even get 35 million for him, I think it's fantastic business. We just have to hope that he performs really well at Monaco, he rediscovers his form, his confidence, and that he basically proves Monaco that he does fit their system, that he is the player that he once was when he was playing for them, and that they do take upon the 35 million euro option to buy. So yeah, I think good news. Bakayoko wasn't going to get any game time. You look at the midfield options we have. We have a world-class midfield option: Jorginho, Kovacic, N'Golo Kante, Ruben Loftus-Cheek when he comes back from injury, Mason Mount, Ross Barkley. So we have a lot of depth and quality in that sense, and Bakayoko wasn't really ever going to get a look in. He doesn't fit the style of play. He's your destroyer, your natural ball-winning midfielder, and we have that in N'Golo Kante. He doesn't fit that type of bill. We don't play in a pivot anymore in a midfield two. He's suited a Conte system. He doesn't suit a Sarri system. He doesn't suit a Lampard system, and I think there'd be a waste of wages. By getting him on loan to Monaco, we clear up his wages as well, and hopefully if he does perform well, we can get the 35 million euros for him, and then we can move on. We can forget all this happened and we can move on. Like I said, Juan Castillo as well, wages removed off him. A bit bitter about him, obviously, because he was a top talent. He was one of the top talents that we produced in this academy, and obviously Lampard coming and thought that him signing that long-term 5-year contract would mean that he was going to get guaranteed game time. However, he's going on loan to Ajax with the option to buy, so it could be a sweetener for David Neres, or it could be a signal for us that Chelsea are looking to sign Ben Chillwell for the £70 million that he's, the price that he's rated on. Like, cause that's what I was heard regarding the Ben Chillwell news. Obviously, Juan Castillo going on loan to Ajax, and Timothy Bakayoko obviously has not officially, but it will be official soon. He is currently having his medical there as well. He's already flown over to Monaco. He's having his medical to basically make his switch permanent. He will be going on loan, and there is a 35 million euro option to buy. And last player I want to talk about, which I didn't mention, I should have mentioned a few days ago, was Zappacosta. He's officially been offloaded on loan to Roma. 6-month loan, unfortunately, no option to buy, but it does clear up wages, and hopefully if he does perform well, it does allow other clubs to come in and buy him permanently. Now I want to quickly mention this as well, is like a lot of people saying that Lampard's kind of a puppet to the board. He was only signed to kind of calm the fans down. It's kind of a smokescreen kind of thing. However, he's really proven a lot of people wrong. He's cleared a lot of deadwood. Zappacosta's already gone on loan, to Rome for 6 months. He's very ruthless. He's a top intelligent manager. He's already proven that young, exciting, got that Guardiola mould, etc. And he was really ruthless, and that was proven with the David Luiz situation. He was up front, he was straight with him, and he told David Luiz that if you're not happy to be here, the door's right there. So he has got that ruthless side of him. David Luiz, Zappacosta on loan. Bakayoko will be going to Monaco on loan. Also giving proper players chances. Emerson, Castillo as well, gone on loan to Ajax, and Drinkwater gone on loan to Burnley. So he has really proven that he has got that ruthless side of him. He is offloading deadwood, and that we have to give him a chance. And I think that this season, like I said, is a write-off, a chance to develop youth, integrate the youth, get the season, understand the team's philosophy, get more experience with Chelsea before next season when we do sign a lot of top players, world-class players, and then we move into the second season with a bit more ambition, a bit more goals as well. So yeah, like I said, just wanted to mention that. But like I said, that's going to wrap up the transfer news for today. If you did enjoy his video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not here. Make sure you hit the bell notification to notify every time I do upload. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts, opinions. Are you happy about Bakayoko going on loan to Monaco? Are you also unhappy that there's an option to buy for Juan Castillo? And would you want Ben Chillwell with Chelsea? The rumoured fee is around £70 million. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. But I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.